Hi, I hope you're well. This is going to be a love reading for January 2024 for the star sign Leo. I've cleared the energy and I've pre-shuffled the cards, although I do like to do a small shuffle just to get the energies flowing when started. Okay. Okay, Spirit Guides Universe, today's going to be a love reading for the star sign of Leo, January 2024, for Leo's person, in love, the love energies that our person, Leo, is thinking about at this time, January 2024. Spirit Guides and Universe, give me 4 cards for the Leo, please. 4 cards for the Leo, please, for 2024, for the present time in love for Leo. Thank you. 4 cards, Spirit, Universe. 3 cards, Spirit, thank you. 2 cards, please, Spirit. Love energy at this present time for Leo. 2 cards, please. Thank you very much. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Could I ask you now, Spirit, Guides, Universe, if I can have 3 cards for the possible near future Leo's love interest, please. 3 cards for the near future Leo's love interest, thank you. There's a bit more there. Thank you. Hopes and fears for Leo and their person at this time. Hopes and fears from this placement in Leo's love person. Thank you. Okay, Spirit Guides, Universe. Could we have the 1 card for the outcome from the reading that we're going to be giving today? For our Leos, just 1 card for Leos, the outcome of the reading today. Let's talk about the outcome of the reading. Thank you very much. Okay, Leo, so starting energies at present time in love, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the 2 of Swords. Right, so the 10 of Pentacles, 10s are about the finality, the finish. With it being the 10 of Pentacles, it's like I've actually got the result in what I actually need at this time. This is your present energy. And with the Pentacles, it's like money in abundance and success, whatever that success might be in. And we're talking about love at this time, so it could be all of interest that you're thinking about, you're feeling abundant at this time. So Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it's an earth energy, so it may even be one of those 3 star signs that's in your love interest at this time. You've also got the 10 of Wands, that's another finishing card, as in like a finality. So, it just means that sometimes we have to move away to be able to get exactly what it is that we want. We've gone through a certain energies as well. We've come to a completion and all the Ten of Wands is saying, and the Ten of Wands, it's a fire card, so it's like Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. But the Ten of Wands is saying you've had heavy burdens, there's been struggles, but you'll be rewarded for all your hard work. And I think you are actually seeing that now, what with the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. So your love energy at this time, I think this is the person at the time that you're actually loving. So obviously the Cups cards, it is all about love. It's Pisces, it's Cancer, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, and it's all about the fluidity of love, feeling that love energy all around you, and just absolutely basking in that energy of that pure love, which is wonderful. That's the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups on a reading, so she's kind, she's loving. It can be a male or female energy. Don't read for genders, because we've all got female energy, well, feminine energy and masculine energy within us at any one time. So, you know, choose what gender your person is. It's going in a feminine energy at this time. It was very abundant. It's saying be open to new ideas if they're presented with your partner. There can be unexpected inspiration, and it's saying to show your emotions, don't keep them hidden. And then the Two of Swords. Right, so the Twos are about decisions, Swords is about meditation, not to act on anything at this time, but just to have courage. So in a love situation, although you're sitting quite stable in the Ten of Pentacles, you know, you have got worries about this particular love energy that you've got in your heart at this time and in your mind, because the Ten of Wands is saying, look, I just feel as though I need a complete fresh start. You know, things have got to end the way that they are so that we can start in a new path and a new beginning. 2024, if you're wanting that year to be you know, sometimes we have to think about looking things differently so that we can move forward with something that we've got in our minds and our hearts, especially if it's for a partner, you know, with all the emotions that are flowing. Right, so possible near future, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and what that's saying is this fresh start that you're needing from the Ten of Wands. You're leaving the Ten of Wands energy behind to start this anew, and it's saying that you know, things can be nurtured. You've got everything there as to be able to go on for that new beginning. The new beginning as to where you need to be in your own mind, because you've been in a Nine of Swords energy, and the Nine of Swords is when everything's been up in your mind and you've got anxiety and you're keeping yourself up at night because you've got these fears about everything what's going off within your love life, all the lack of it, you know, anxious thoughts, and it just becomes so overwhelming. You've got the Five of Wands, so there's been battles, you've gone through some things in 2023, and looking forward to January 2024, you know, and this is like the possible near future, so it's something that's still going on, it's still something that's fresh within your mind. At this time, you feel as though you've got to fight to be able to get something. Sometimes you've got to lay your weapon down and you know, fight in other ways, you know, to make things to be able to work with anything. Because this depicted on this path is there's 5 male energies on here, and they've all got a staff and they're all fighting one another, but they don't know who they're fighting or what they're fighting for. It's come to that mindset where, you know what, I just want to lay down my arms, which is what they've done here, and they're trying to reach the light to make it, you know, an enlightenment about something. Let's be open about things. Let's not keep things to ourselves. Let's be able to sit down and talk and to express our opinions and our feelings and get something right so that we can start moving forward for a better beginning. And I think if you do that, you've got the Two of Cups. So the energy in that card is they're both hand in hand, and they're flowing with each other's energy, and this is something that you really, really would like and you'd like to see. And why not? I think you've had enough time up in your thoughts and everything. You've got everything with these cards that you've got here, you've got everything as to be able to use the tools, as to be able to move forward so that you can accomplish that. You know, you can use your heart, you can use your head, balance those emotions between the two of you, because it's about an equilibrium between two energies, two loving energies that love each other very, very much, but they're not on the same wavelength at the minute. So there's like coming towards obstacles all the time, and there's no really need for it. Not if you sit down and think and make a plan and draw something up together as to be able to move forward, then I think that's a possibility. And you've got the Queen of Swords, so some words are going to be spoken. It is a feminine energy, as this can be. It can be a man or a woman. This can either be yourself or you know, your partner, your love interest that you've got in your mind. The Queen of Swords, I mean, she's very straightforward with things. She can be quite cutting in anything that she can say, or, you know, anything that she says. And it can have an effect on us. You know, she might not actually mean what we perceive it to be, even, although she tries to make herself quite clear. Sometimes when we're trying to make herself clear, because we're so much up in his thoughts and in emotions, we can say things that we can regret. But the Queen of Swords, although she's sometimes cutting with her spoken words, she's straight to the point, but she's also truthful and kind and fair. So instead of just leaving something so that you don't have an argument over anything, you need to be able to adjust your energies as to be able to find an equilibrium between the two of you guys, as to be able to sort something out. So the hopes and fears and moving forward. So you've got the Nine of Cups. So that is your hopes. Your hopes is the Nine of Cups, which is wonderful, because it's like an energy of upliftment. You know, it's you've got all your cups in the air, and the sun's warming you thoroughly, with the love right into your heart centre. And the nines are about completion, and the cups energy is like wishes granted and all your dreams fulfilled. You know, so that is your hopes at this time, that all your wishes will be fulfilled. And I can see, you know, whoever your person is, that you love them to that extent, although you're up in your head and you've got your fears and you have your anxieties about things, and you don't feel as though you can come across and communicate clearly. You can, and you can have that, because that's in your hopes. The other card, it's about hopes and fears, and this is the Four of Swords, where you just feel like you want to, at times, just screw up into a ball and sit in a little bird's nest so nobody can see you, but you're quite comfortable there. So the fours are about stability, and you need to find that stability so that you can have your Nine of Cups for your wish fulfillment. So your fours are about stability, and it's about calm and rest and rejuvenation. You know, you might be all up in your head about things. You might need to take some time out at this time, perhaps looking at things from another point of view. And then your outcome cards. So you've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a major arcana card, you know, and that's the first. Well, you've only got one major arcana card out in this spread at the moment, and the Hierophant is number 5 in the major arcana, and it is about enlightenment and seeing things for how they are. Now, it looks very joyous on this card. Now, the cards 1 to 7 in major arcana are messages from your spirit guides. I've always looked at it that way, and I believe that is so. So it's like you're using like an ancient knowledge and traditions. You're having the wisdom that you've gained so that you can move forward, and you can use that to learn to influence your future in moving forward with your partner. You know, go back to the basic traditions, old-fashioned traditions and old-fashioned ways, and you can do that. Because you've got the 7 of Cups, and it's almost as if, so 7s are about effort, so you're putting all the effort in, and if you look at that card there, it's about choices, and not knowing which choice to take. Yeah, so the efforts that you're putting in, especially with Seven of Cups, you know, not knowing what choices to take or whatever, but the Hierophant is saying, you know, with this knowledge and the traditions, you have the wisdom, you've got the learning as you've gone along, you know, it feels like a really accomplished relationship, this, that feels as if things, I think from your point of view, Leo, like you feel as though things are getting a little bit weak, that you can't get your message through to your person, and you're just not gelling with that same energy at this time. Although you've both got lots and lots of love together, you just feel like you clash and you don't know what you're fighting over sometimes. And you know, and so with the Seven of Cups, with your outcome, it's like there's got choices to make, but make the right choices for the right reasons, and follow your heart, and don't be all in your head space about things. You know, we need to enjoy life. We need to start 2024 in January on the right foot, don't we? And I can see that you are wanting to do that, because there's a lot of cards here that are signifying that you're wanting to be able to move forward and get the best out of your situation, out of your love situation, what's clearly in front of us here. Right, I'm just going to get some more cards for you anyway. Right, so the best energies for Leo in moving forward. What's the advice? What's the advice for Leo at this time, please, Spirit Guides? Do you have any advice for Leo at this time, please? That's too many. Any advice for Leos at this time? Right, so when I get a card that's fallen on the floor, they say fallen on the floor next to the door. So all these cards that I've just pulled for your energies, you know, that's separate to the reading that we've just done. The card that's on the floor is the dominant card. Like I say, if it's gone on the floor, it's next to the door. So we'll see what that is. Right, so that's a 5. It's the 5 of Pentacles. So 5s are about problems. So when I say it's next to the door, I'm not saying there is there's going to be problems. I'm saying that the problems, you know, are in the energies. It's problems that you do need to solve at this time. So it's about losses emotionally and financially. And obviously this, you know, that can affect any relationship. You know, if you're not getting, you're not being able to afford your lifestyles and afford your date nights and to be able to go out like you used to and to be able to enjoy that and what have you. Something might have happened within that energy as to where you're not being able to have that free time or whatnot, but you can spend time together going for a walk, you know, hand in hand, arm in arm, you know, just locally or into nature, and you can get the benefits from that, and it costs absolutely nothing. Yeah. So although 5s are problems, it's problems that you're looking at that you've already had and you've already got, and you're trying to look forward from that. So that is your card. What's going to be from these other cards? It's all going to relate to the 5 of Pentacles, and obviously Pentacles are about your material pleasures, your money. It's Taurus, it's Virgo, it's Capricorn, it's an earth energy, but it goes back to simplicities as well. What with the Hierophant, you know, the Hierophant saying to you, use knowledge and traditions and learn from what you've had from each other before, and having that wisdom to be able to go forward from what you've had and talk about them things, because this is all about you and your person, the things that you've already had. So the 4 of Cups, so that's the 4 of Cups card, so that is your emotions in itself. So the 4s are about stability, and you're fed up of letdowns, and that's all that means. I'm fed up of letdowns. I don't have the energy, I feel, to be able to go forward But if you really love this person and you want this person in your energy to have what you have previously had and what you've had, you know, and what you know that you can give, if you can get through to your person with it, as to make amends, then you can. So, you know, fed up of letdowns. Your person might be fed up of letdowns too. They might just not have explained that or, you know, expressed that in any kind of way. They might be fearful of that, as to thinking that they might be letting you down with something. You know, that can be more hurtful in itself. You know, a person thinking that their loved one's going to be let down and it's going to be them that does it. It's a horrible feeling. You know, and I personally think when I've gone through these experiences that I would sooner feel let down myself than to let that other person down, without a doubt. So this is where we get like an imbalance of energies. But the Four of Cups, yeah, like I say, it means that you're fed up of your letdowns. You need to be doing something about that. So the next card, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So the fours are about your stability again. So it's just becoming a balance with things. Getting to that stability. Finding out what it is in your mind and for what both of you would want to agree on and to be able to do. So like the Four of Pentacles, it's about hoarding without sharing. So maybe you're thinking that your partner at this time is just holding on to all what they have and they're not sharing anything with you. And it can be so difficult to have that conversation sometimes, especially with conversations at heart, but there's got to be times where you've just got to be honest. But don't argue about things. Try and sort them out. Explain to them, you know, you have all this love for them and you need to be able to get a resolution out of it. So yeah, Two of Swords. So the twos are about decisions. You've had this card before in the first spread, and it's like meditation. Think about what you're going to be doing. Don't be giving any action at the moment. Think about things, regress on things, and then just, you know, try and put things right in your mind first as to what you're going to be able to talk about, so that you can get something better out of that situation with you and your partner. So the Nine of Wands. So the nines are about completions. So the Wands, it's like you're close to success, and what Spirit's telling you at the minute is, look, you are close to success. You might feel as though you've got lots of heavy burdens, you know, that you've been carrying and what have you, but it's not time to give up. You don't give up because you've come this far. So your next card is the Nine of Cups. Whoop. So that's the Nine of Cups. Your nines are about completion. You've had quite a few nines in this deck, in both decks, sorry. But your Nine of Cups, it's your wish granted. You've had that twice now. Wish granted, fulfilled dreams. It's not time to give up on the energy that you've got. I really don't. I feel like it's so, you love between the both of you, although you know, a little bit of that just seems to not be gelling with your energies at this time. It can be replenished, and it really can. You've had quite a lot of cups here, and it's all about your love and your emotions, but it's between both of you, and it means that you need to get together and make some goods. You know, get back into energies as to where you need to be. About giving and receiving for each other, because if it's important to you, you'll do it. And then you've got the Ace of Swords. That's just saying, yeah, that's true. This reading's been true. And it's all it is, the aces are about beginnings. And it's about victory and success. If you love your person, you'll be able to put the work in. Sometimes we have to take a step back and look at things from another angle as to be able to do that. I think your person needs to do this as well, but you can help them with that as well. It's just finding a way as to be able to do that. Okay, Leo, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if it's resonated with you, then I'm pleased with that. Okay, but good luck with everything, and you can let me know anyway how you get on. So bye for now, see you soon.